Hello, hello, dear Libra. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and thank you so much for being here for your mid-month reading. Well, this card just opened up now, so I'm going to take it straight away. I am doing a general and love reading for the mid-month of May 2020. Yes, it is a little bit late. I do apologize, as I've had a lot on my plate. Libra, please, Spirit. Queen of Wands, we know, is a fiery sort of an entity, a person, an energy. I usually see her as Leo. Could be any other fire sign, of course. She is usually considered to be the lucky queen. So some of you may have strong Leo in your chart, or you may be dealing with another fire sign. Let's have a look. At the foundation, we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, in the recent past, Six of Pentacles. We have a fair bit of earth crowning your reading. What's on your mind? Love is on your mind, an offer. We do have water here, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And what is the outcome, please, Spirit, for Libra? And we've got the Death card. Wow, so there is a very big change here. Very big change, something that is dissolving, something that is going through some sort of a metamorphosis. Now we've got Scorpio up here, so the Knight of Cups would be Scorpio more than likely. Let's take another card on that Death card, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So we've got a fair few pentacles here. What's at the bottom? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is someone very, very slow moving. This is the Virgo card, so therefore some of you may be close to Virgo season. Now Libra, because you know our personal planets are very close to the sun, usually, not all the personal planets. What I'm trying to get at is that you may have planets in the sign of Virgo. Okay, you've got your sun in Libra, but you may have, let's say, Venus in the sign of Virgo, because we've also got another Virgo card here, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so, and I'm going to say that some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. And again, Scorpio is right next to your sign, so some of you may also have planets in the sign of Scorpio. Nevertheless, whether this is a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, it'll be different for all of you. But what I see is repetition here. I do see the Nine of Pentacles as a feminine, divine feminine, standing strong, very independent, as is the Queen of Wands, very independent. And then we've got two knights. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which fits this Nine of Pentacles. So I'm going to say that some of you are dealing with someone that may be not as mature, or if I can say not at your age. They're a little bit more immature, a little bit younger maybe, or just less experienced where life is concerned, or they could be just where career and financial security is concerned. They could be still at the beginning phase for them, whereas you're showing up as much more progressed. Okay, you're a step ahead. So, and here we've got, of course, the Queen of Wands, which could be, I do see Scorpio energies many times as quite fiery, because Scorpio is very deep. It's all about passion and desire. Desire, if you think about that word, it is fiery, right? It does stand true when we've got the word desire and the color red, the wands, okay, fiery. So I do see Scorpio very often as wands energy. So we've got someone who is quite passionate. We've got the Queen of Wands, who's someone who usually takes action, whereas the Knight of Cups is someone that's slow moving, someone who could have very fluctuating emotions, and they're not so certain about what they're going to do, if they're going to offer that cup or not. So we've got someone who's making a decision. In the recent past, we've got, again, more earth, a sense of balance, but for some of you, because I'm not reading reversals, this could be an imbalance in the recent past. This could also be someone's trying to find balance, harmony within a relationship. Doesn't have to be, again, only love. What's beneath the Knight of Pentacles? We've got the Queen of Swords. And of course, this is you, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is someone who's quite strong in their, they stand strong where their convictions are concerned. They will speak their truth. And we know that Libra is all about harmony. So again, I do feel that you've been trying to find your footing, dear Libra. And what's interesting is that the Two of Swords is beneath the Queen of Swords, which says that it's been you mainly that's been trying to make a decision in relation to a soulmate connection. Some of you could be parents. This is a card of looking back at the past, okay? Nostalgia. So times used to be good back in the days. Maybe this is a soulmate, someone that you've been dealing with in the past. Of course, we are in retrograde season, so a lot of situations, people and circumstances come back from the past. And we know this is a card of innocence and trust. We've also got the Emperor here in the distant past, which can be Saturnian and hard, and the Ten of Cups. So what I feel, Libra, is that I would say more than likely, a lot of you could be making a choice between two different people, and I feel as though you've made your choice. The Emperor could be someone Saturnian that you were committed to, married to in the past. Now, if that's not the case, not everyone will be choosing between two people. We know that the Emperor is someone that's very stable, but they've been through a lot, so they don't show much emotion. So this may have been a cycle that your love life, your life in general has gone through in the recent past. And some of you are deciding whether you're going to accept an apology or accept that this marriage this commitment is something that has gone through a tough phase, and some of you may want to keep it going, okay? But there is a decision here, and the Queen of Swords could also be on another layer. A solicitor, okay? A lawyer, a magistrate. So some of you are probably filing for divorce, okay, as you've got another character, another person that's tickled your fancy. They've come into your life. And I feel as though some of you are going through divorce proceedings, yes, with the Six of Pentacles. This is, giving money out, paying money out, also receiving what is owed to you. This is splitting up of the assets, okay, because the Nine of Pentacles can mean someone that is standing alone. Okay, so this could be a period of being alone before you move into a new, much more emotional, fresh relationship, and one that's going to be very life-changing for you. We've got Scorpio here. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's take a look at the whispers of love and see what's going on. So if this is someone new, it could mean someone that seems quite familiar to you. So they remind you of someone, or they, you hit it off straight away when you met, and you may have met them through anything to do with, because this is a card of generosity, okay? Anything to do with charity work, anything to do with social working, being part of a group or an association or something. So you've met them through the act of being, I suppose, in some sort of a company or a group of people that are very giving, okay? People that are in a situation to help others, okay? Could be anything, any environment. And for all of you, it's not going to be the same, of course. Let's have a look at love here. And we have be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. Okay, so be in the now and dream of the future. What that says to me is that you should appreciate what is happening now and be ready for the future. So this to me says that you're going to have some sort of an indication, and that could be a sign, a synchronicity in the now, which could show you something of the future. Let's take a look at the Lenormand. Now, Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. We know Pentacles are all about manifesting something. You know, something physical, tangible. 10 Pentacles can speak of something much more secure. It can speak of that missing puzzle, that something that you are lacking in, because we know that she is in the Garden of Eden. She's very comfortable financially. She's got everything she needs. But what is missing from her life is something stable, something to do with family, security, emotional security, even financial, let's say, long term. Well, a couple of cards opened up. So we've got the Tower and we've got the Snake. So what I feel here is that there's been a lot of loneliness, and the Snake does ring Scorpionic to me, because we know that Scorpio can be a lot to do with what's hidden, the enemy, something that is Plutonian. We know that Pluto can be an enemy. The Snake can be an enemy, but digging deep, right? Going deep, you could see things that have been hidden, because this can mean deception as well, the Snake. But it can also speak of wisdom. Now, the Tower can also mean, apart from being lonely or something to do with that glass, you know, that ice castle, being stuck in a situation that was quite conflictive, that was restricting you from being able to move, whether it was anything to do with corporate matters, red tape, work. The Tower is very much about the law as well. It does speak of isolation. It can also speak of arrogance and ego as well, which that Emperor does ring. Okay, and it also speaks of, yes, authority. So if you've been dealing with someone who was quite dark, okay, quite restricting for you and your happiness, I do feel that there is going to be a change. As we know, the Snake, we know that that is wisdom. You've become the wiser, the elder, yes. But also I want to say that the Snake, the serpent here, can also speak of a strong sexual attraction. And we do have Scorpio here as well. Let's take another card. And we've got the Birds. Wow, okay, so this is news coming in, of course. This can speak of excitement as well, but it can also speak of nervousness, okay? Nervousness, being very jittery, tension, okay? And it can also speak of gossip. So some of you may have found out something through the grapevine. I'm going to say that you may have been not able at some point to... It's as though you had your ears closed and your eyes closed. You were wearing that blindfold, I feel here, and the wisdom has come in. And the wisdom may have come through friends, through news, through gossip. Let's have a look at what's at the bottom. And we've got the Mountain here. And the Mountain can be quite hard because, you know, it is that huge restriction, you know, that huge mountain right in front of you is a huge hurdle that you've been dealing with. Lots of struggles and challenges. But this is also Mars in Aries, which can speak of getting that vitality, having the power to work through and jump over the hurdles. What's beneath that? And we've got the scythe. So yes, the scythe does speak of cutting something out of your life. But we know that the scythe can also speak of, it's very similar to the Ten of Pentacles, receiving the harvest. But it can also speak of something, again, just like that Ten of Pentacles, marriage, cutting out a marriage, a commitment, but also things to do with legalities. The scythe, it's iron, it's steel, it's got to do with the law. So let's take a few more cards. And we know that the Death card, which is Scorpio does take time. Transformation takes time. So therefore, I do see you as being single for a little bit of time until the transformation completes. You've still got hurdles. Some of you could be needing to go to finish up with legalities before you can actually focus on love. And don't forget, the Knight of Cups is a knight. It's not a king. So we've got, wow, a few cards that opened up. We've got the Empress. We did have the Emperor. There's the Marriage card. Okay. There's the Ace of Swords. And there's the Ace of Cups. There are brand new beginnings that you're going to be dealing with. I don't think I'm going to take any more cards. I think that I'm complete with these cards, dear Libra. So yes, you are the Empress. And I did say before that there is a maturity level. There's a difference between you and this Knight of Cups, for those of you that are dealing with two different people. So Ace of Swords can mean severing ties with a marriage, because new love has come in, okay? And you're standing in your truth. You did show up as the Queen of Swords, right? And then again, I'm going to say, for those of you that have been in a committed partnership or relationship, this could even, I mean, having the Empress here, she's all about manifestation. This is Libra and Taurus energies. But also, I do see her as Aries many times, as, yes, she is a leader, okay? Aries is Mars ruled, of course, and Aries is new beginnings. Now, she is very creative. She is beginning something. There is a bun in her tummy. She's got a bun in the oven, which means she's creating. For some of you, yes, this could even be a literal pregnancy. We do have the birds here, and I suppose the birds and the cards of Scorpio, which do speak of intimacy. Some of you may have become pregnant, probably through a very strong sexual connection. For some of you, I'm going to say that it could also mean that the Empress, you showing up as the Empress here, could also say that pregnancy could actually keep you. That could be the mountain, the hurdle. For those of you that have wanted to move out of a, long-lasting committed partnership or marriage, maybe a pregnancy will keep you there, keep you bound. As we know that Scorpio, the transformation is very, it takes time. But also I'm going to say that, yes, as well as that, I'm going to say, yes, there is an age difference if this is someone else, okay? And this is a massive decision for you. Some of you already have your own children. But with the Nine of Pentacles, which in the Witch's Tarot, it does show someone with, again, a belly. So that could mean a lot of creative, that you're creating something. It could be a literal child, but also where work is concerned, everyone, where you receiving your harvest is concerned. I do see beautiful energies here. There is going to be some sort of a celebration here. But even your prosperity levels, let's say, have gone through a transformation. They still are. You're at the 9. You're at the 9, but having the Empress here, that does promise a lot. But it does also ask for a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. And this could be a team effort. It could be a team effort. But if it is a team effort, I do feel that you are the leader here. Let's take one card on this Knight of Pentacles. As we know, the Knight of Pentacles being the general energy, he's holding that Ace of Pentacles and planning for the future. And we've got the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is looking at the glass half empty rather than half full. This is exactly what is happening here. And I'm going to say that whatever you have mourned, I feel that this is you crossing over to the other side. You're crossing over that bridge. It's bridge underwater. We've got another ace here, Ace of Cups, which equals that Six of Cups. 6 cups, right? We've also got the cup that the Knight of Cups holds, which is 7 cups, and there that rings Piscean energy, but also it can speak of the confusion clearing out, the confusion leaving you, as we do have the Ace of Swords. This is clarity. This is severing ties with the confusion. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a couple of my handwritten cards. I'm going to take 2 cards and I will let you fit the messages to your own situation. Let's take them, Libra. We have, this is my truth, take another card. This is my truth and take another card. Okay. The physical distance between us is so great. I need to decide if I can do this. Time will tell. That is very much like the Knight of Cups energy. Let's take something else. Let's take another message, as this is one message. I will wait for you for as long as it takes. Okay. So someone is willing to work through those hurdles. And I'm going to say the mountain is something that is massive, right? It's something very long term, okay? But we've got a saying in Greek which also says that the power, you know, a mountain can be very powerful. And it's very similar to the tree of life. It's something that's been there forever. And it's something that is very, very important. It stands very strong, very, you know, it's something bigger than us. So maybe it does mean that the love you share, whether this is family or romance, the love that is shared here is as strong as a mountain. This is a number 21, which is the same number as the World card. And we know that the World card can mean also a karmic cycle, but it can also mean of successfully having learned the lessons and coming to the end of that, being able to accomplish the unaccomplishable, the impossible, okay? So being able to accomplish something that is miraculous, I'm going to say, dear Libra, and that's what I feel is going on with you here. It does ask for patience. We know that she is 3 months pregnant. She needs to wait another 6 months. All right, so we're looking around about the time of Sagittarius, roughly there. For some of you, it will take that long. For others of you, we've got Scorpio here, Scorpio, and I counted the months as Sagittarius. Dear Libra, I think I will leave it at that. I think they're your messages for now. I do hope that they helped you. If you did not receive enough messages through this reading, don't forget to watch your moon and rising signs, your Venus if you're feminine, your Mars if you're masculine, and your North Node for those of you that are familiar with it. All right, dear Libra, thank you so much. Much love, much light, and talk to you soon.